Hello, second grade, and welcome back to music class. This week we are going to start with something new. We are going to talk about strong heartbeats in music and weak heartbeats in music. And when we change which heartbeats are strong or weak, we change the pattern of the beats and it changes the feel of our music. So we've always talked about heartbeat. Since kindergarten we've talked, oh yes, music has heartbeat, and we could keep steady heartbeat on our legs or heartbeat on our shoulders, anywhere, right? Heartbeat. And then we talked about how rhythm, like our do's and do days, each of those can go on a heartbeat of the music also. So what's different? Well, one thing is the way that the heartbeat feels. Sometimes it'll be strong and then weak, strong, weak, strong, weak. Another thing is when you're reading the music notes, how it looks. So let's say we have some music notes here. Here I have 4 do's, right? If I put a little mark under it like this, kind of looks like a little greater than sign from math class, that is called an accent. And an accent means that that heartbeat is going to be a stronger heartbeat. So we might have a pattern like this, which would be strong, weak, strong, weak. Okay? Let's try that a few times. Here we go. Strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak. And I'm going to show you a chart right now that has some different patterns on there, and we'll talk about what those are when we see the chart. Okay, so here's our chart. Notes with accents. And we have 3 different rows of notes. We have the top row, the yellow row, the green row, and the bottom row, which is the orange row. And if you look at the accents in each row, you can see that they're spaced differently. Let's look at the yellow row first of all. We have first note with an accent, and then no accent. Then the next one has an accent, and then no accent. And we can call that a 2 heartbeat pattern, because after 2 heartbeats, the pattern repeats. So we have, reading from left to right, we have strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak. Each time there is an accent symbol under a note, we're saying the word strong. So let's try this. We're going to read the yellow line. We're going to add some sounds to it also. Every time there's a strong beat, I want you to pat both legs with both hands. Strong. Nice and strong. And then when we have a weak beat, which is one without the accent, we're going to do a quiet snap. Okay? So, for that yellow line, if our pattern is strong, weak, that means we're going to do pat, snap, while we say the strongs and weaks. So let's try it. We're going to say strong and weak while we do our pats and snaps, just the yellow line. 1, 2, here we go. Strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak. All right, one more time. 1, 2, yellow line now. Strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak. Now look at the green row. If the yellow row was a 2-beat pattern, how many beats do we have in each pattern in the green row? Well, we have strong, weak, weak, and then it repeats. Strong, weak, weak. So that's a 3-beat pattern. A 3-beat pattern. Let's read through it together. Ready? Here we go. Strong, weak, weak, strong, weak, weak, strong, weak, weak. Let's try it with our sounds. So remember, we're patting our legs on strong. We're snapping on weak. Green line. Here we go. Strong, weak, weak, strong, weak, weak, strong, weak, weak. One more time. Here we go. Strong, weak, weak, strong, weak, weak, strong, weak, weak. Very good. And finally, look at the bottom orange row. We've had a 2-beat pattern and a 3-beat pattern. Now this is what? Yes, this is a 4-beat pattern because it goes strong, weak, weak, weak. That was 4 beats, and then it repeats. All right, let's try it twice with our sounds saying strong and weak on the orange row. Ready? And here we go. Strong, weak, weak, weak. Strong, weak, weak, weak. Again, here we go. Strong, weak, weak, weak. Strong, weak, weak, weak. Very good. So by creating different patterns of strong beats and weak beats, we can give our music different feels. And we will talk more about that next time. Okay, up next we're going to talk about something, an activity that we had started to do before we left school, but I don't think every class got a chance to do it. So we're going to kind of start from the beginning, and you're going to get to make your own version of this. And some of you will know what I'm talking about. We're going to do Tarzan, and we have a rhyme that goes along with Tarzan, and what we did in class is we started to turn it into a song, right? So let's review the words. It goes like this. Tarzan swing, Tarzan fall, Tarzan give his mighty call. And the first thing we did in school, we figured out how many heartbeats are we going to get to use for Tarzan. So I'm going to make little marks across my board, and when we get to the end, we'll count how many heartbeats we needed. Here we go. Tarzan swing, Tarzan fall, Tarzan give his mighty call. There's actually one little one at the end there. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I had to squeeze the last one in. So 16 heartbeats. The next thing we did, we figured out, which of these heartbeats have words on them, and which of them are rests or shushes, where we actually stay quiet for a heartbeat. So let's find out. From the beginning, Tarzan swing, and this was the first one that we said, okay, I'll put my little squiggle over it for my rest symbol. That is the first beat that we have with no words. Let's keep going. Tarzan fall. There's another one. Tarzan give his mighty call. And just at the very end. At the very end. Okay? So our pattern went do, 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 sh, do, 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 sh, do, 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 sh. The next thing we did, we started making some choices. We worked a lot last week on our notes, do, re, mi, right? And we used those notes to create a song version of Tarzan. Instead of just saying Tarzan swing, Tarzan fall, we decided to use do, re, and mi. Each class that got to do it had a different version of the song because they could put the notes in whatever order they wanted to. Okay? So for example, here's the beginning of my song. I decided for Tarzan swing, I was going to use these first 3 notes. Do, re, mi. So I would sing Tarzan swing, right? Over here, next 3, I used the opposite. Mi, re, do, Tarzan fall, Tarzan swing, Tarzan fall, right? So now it's not just our speaking voice, it's our singing voice. But we're being smart about it, and we are picking notes. We're not just singing anything. We're actually picking notes that we know, and we can write them down, and we can sing them correctly. Now, here I have the rest of my song. I'm going to sing the first 4. I used do, do, mi, mi. That's for Tarzan give his. And then the very ending, mi, re, do, mighty call. Tarzan give his mighty call. So one thing I would like you to do is, just like last week, you'll need to get a piece of paper and draw 3 straight lines on it, and you'll need something to use as music notes. They could be coins. I saw somebody using coins last week. They could be even little toy figures. Somebody else sent me a picture with little toy figures they were using as music notes. Awesome. Whatever you can use is wonderful. And you are going to create your own version of the song. Okay? So it'll have this many notes on it. Tarzan swing, Tarzan fall, Tarzan give his mighty call. But yours will be a different order. Yours, you could start, instead of do, re, mi, you could start with all do's or all mi's, or you can mix up the order however you like. That's the important thing about when you become the music composer. You get to pick your own notes. You get to decide how will your song sound, right? Kind of like when we did our own shorter song last week. But Tarzan has a lot more notes than we did last week, so you'll get a chance to do a lot of music composing. Okay? Now, let's do one more thing today, because some classes had started to do this as well. We are going to look at our glockenspiel, and we're going to figure out how to play a song on the glockenspiel. If you don't have a glockenspiel or a xylophone at home, that's okay. You can just practice singing with us. So here we go. Okay, so here we have my glockenspiel, and I have my music notes for my song. Now, there are a couple different ways you can do this. I think we talked about that last week a little bit. I'm going to start on F as do, and that means the next note, G, is going to be re, and the next note, A, is going to be mi. So those are the 3 notes that I'm going to use today. If you have a xylophone at home and they don't have letters on them, one way that you can probably find the same notes that I am using, you can count up from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that 4th note will be do. Another way you could do it is start at the bottom, but I like to start up here for now. These are the notes we're working on, F, G, and A. Do, re, mi. There they are. Okay? Now, when you practice at home, make sure you practice small parts of your song and get it just right. So look at the first 3. Do, re, mi. That would be like this. Right? Next 3. Mi, re, do. Then, do, do, mi, mi. Make sure we skip re. And then finally, mi, re, do. There they are. And then once you can get each part, you can go back and play your entire song. Ready? You can help me sing. Do, re, mi, re, do. Do, do, mi, re, do. And then eventually you can add the words to the song back in, and you'll just know where you're supposed to play the different notes. Tarzan swing, Tarzan fall, Tarzan give his mighty call. And when I say you'll just know what notes to play, it's because your eyes will be reading the music notes. So you'll know because you've practiced how to read those. Last week we started a song called Go Round the Mountain. So let's review those words now, and then we're going to add some different instrument parts. Here it goes. Go round the mountain, toady-diddle-dum, toady-diddle-dum, go round the mountain, toady-diddle-dum-dee. Now remember, those sounds, toady-diddle-dum, aren't real words. We're just throwing some fun little music sounds into the song. So it's go round the mountain, toady-diddle-dum, toady-diddle-dum, go round the mountain, toady-diddle-dum-dee. Okay, so what can we do? Well, I'm going to show you 3 different parts that you can do. And you don't even need to use an instrument, but you can certainly find something around your house to use as an instrument if you would like to. Okay? The first part is kind of like a steady beat that repeats over and over again. It's going to be 1 tap on your legs and then 2 snaps. That's how we're going to start out. fitting with the words, it would go like this. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum, toady diddle dum. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum dee. Now there's actually a rest, a sh, that's in our pattern. It goes legs, snap, snap, sh. Legs, snap, snap, sh. Legs, snap, snap, sh. Legs, snap, snap, sh. Okay? So let's try that while we sing one more time. 1, 2, here we go. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum, toady diddle dum. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum dee. Okay, so that's one move you can do. And if you want to, that's probably the hardest one since we do 2 different moves. That's the hardest one to put an instrument to. So maybe we'll just stick with tapping and snapping for that one. Now, something else you can do is tap an instrument on the word go. And I am going to use the glockenspiel for this. And I know you won't quite get to see it, but it's right here beside me. And you can tap any notes, just one time on the word go. So it would be like this. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum, toady diddle dum. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum dee. Okay? One more time. 1, 2, here we go. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum, toady diddle dum. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum dee. Finally, you could play on the word mountain, and that would be 2 hits. So we need an instrument sort of like a drum. You could use a bucket. You could use a a big bowl from your kitchen, or you could just use your hands and clap. But I'm going to grab a drum. So if you choose this movement, it would be go round the mountain, toady diddle dum, toady diddle dum. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum dee. One more time. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum, toady diddle dum. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum dee. So if you would like to practice those moves again, you can rewind the video and practice each of those. But what we're going to do next is I'm going to get my guitar back out and play the song a few times, and I want you to choose one of the moves to do. So again, first move is pat, pat, snap. Pat, pat, snap. Second move is just 1 hit on the word go. And the final choice is 2 hits on the word mountain. Okay, so you're going to choose one of those, and we're going to sing the song. Ready? 1, 2, here we go. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum, toady diddle dum. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum dee. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum, toady diddle dum. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum dee. Now choose a different move. Choose one that you did not already. And we're going to do it again. 1, 2, here we go. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum, toady diddle dum. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum dee. And now choose the last move that you have not done yet. And this time we'll do it 3 times. 1, 2, here we go. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum, toady diddle dum. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum dee. Again, go round the mountain, toady diddle dum, toady diddle dum. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum dee. One more time. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum, toady diddle dum. Go round the mountain, toady diddle dum dee. Okay, for our final activity today, we're going to do a little dance to some Irish music. We didn't get to have school together for St. Patrick's Day, so this is a St. Patrick's Day dance called Irish Stew. and you are going to need at least one other person, although you could do it yourself if you would like. And if you have more than 2 people, that's very good. You can form a little circle, and you're going to need something to use as a big spoon. I got a big spoon from my kitchen, and I have a guest here to help me. This is Mrs. Davidson, and she has her spoon ready to go. So once you have all your things, you can join us, and I will show you the moves. So you'll need to clear a little space in your room. Back up there, Mrs. Davidson. Okay. So you're going to stand in a circle, or if it's just you or 2 people like us, you stand side by side. Okay? And you each have your spoon in your right hand, and you hold on to the other person's spoon if there is somebody to your left. I could pretend to hold somebody's spoon over here. Okay? Now, the first move is you're going to walk around in a circle to your left for 8 counts. So let's practice that. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you go forward for 4 steps and backward for 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, you go to your right for 8 counts around the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Forward for 4, backward for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's the first half, so let's try all of that without stopping. Starting with 8 counts to our left. Ready? And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Forward. 1, 2, 3. Backward. 1, 2, 3. To the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Forward. 1, 2, 3. Backward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the first half of the dance. For the second half, you're going to let go of each other's spoons. You're going to face each other. You're going to tap 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then stir 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to grab each other's arms like this and go in a small circle, just you and your partner, for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stir 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so that's the second half of the dance. Let's practice all of that, starting with 4 taps and 4 stirs. Ready? And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stir 2, 3, 4. Around 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! And those are the moves to the dance. I'm going to put on some Irish music right now. It's called The Rakes of Mallow, and I'll put this in the description of the video too so that you can listen to the whole thing later if you like. But for now, Mrs. Davidson and I are just going to go through the dance 2 times with you while the music is playing.
It's named after my own hometown in County Cork, The Rakes.
Here we go, to our left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Backward. Now to our right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Backwards. Now we're going to tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Here we go around. Left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Forward. Backward. To the right. Forward. Backward. Now we're going to tap. Stir. Around. Again. Tap. Stir. Around. And there you go. Thank you to Mrs. Davidson. And if you guys want to do it again, like I said, I'll put the music in the description, and you can get some members of your family and get some spoons and get some exercise. I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.